Good morning. This is tasty. But sometimes, yeah, it makes my teeth turn a little gray looking. Protein shake with all kinds of organic goodness. Shilajit. God, there's so much in this. Beetroot, a lot of beetroot because I'm about to be 51 years old. And yeah, come on in. There's Landon. Hi, Landon. I'm doing this protein shake now for over a year. Often, this will be all I eat with a little breakfast Velveeta cracker. And then, I mean, it fills me up for the day. So, anyway, I'm just sitting here and I got some gong meditation music kind of going in the background, a little bit of shamanic music, kind of just easing into my sacred Sunday. Good morning, Kanush. Hello, good morning. And, I'm about to be 51 on Friday. Decline. I'm about to be 51 on Friday. Okay, so, and I was going to, because I bought this, it's called the Insta 360 Creator Flow. Let me see if I can show it to you. See that right there? The Insta 360 Creator Flow, and then these new Anchorwork wireless Bluetooth microphones. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to use those real quick. Okay, I don't want to have my tatas hanging out here. Hold on. No, I don't want to do a combination live. Thank you, though. Anyway, and I was just going to pull it out and be like, hey, let's do this. No. Why do they have to make everything so difficult? Or maybe that's just me because I'm 51 and I'm like, this is real talk. Yes, I'm an astrologer. Yes, I'm a channeler through the holy Christed light, divine Christed light. No dark witchy magic shit going on down here. Nothing against you guys. More power to you, but that's not what I'm about. But why are they going to make everything so difficult? Like, you have to get out and you have to scan the barcode, then you have to read all the instructions. Why can't, if I'm going to pay this much money for a damn gimbal that's supposed to be AI operated, why can't I just pull that thing up out the box, open it, stick it on my phone with a magnet, and go? AI needs to ramp it up a little bit. But I fully expect higher technologies to be able to do that in multiple ways, starting next year when Pluto moves into Aquarius. Big, out of this world, mind-blowing technologies on our plate ahead. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know if my sound is okay. If you can hear me, let me know, because it looks like you can pin a comment now, tap to comment. Moderators can do this too, blah, 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 blah. All right, go ahead and I'll pin it. I will be honest with you. Thank you. I do not go live very often on this app because I'm normally up in the studio, and TikTok for some reason won't go through my Ecamm Creators studio. But I'm here and I thought, why not? And I see there's a couple of you here, so who knows? Encourage your viewers to help by sending sacred divine. Okay. See, this is what I don't like about TikTok. I don't like that there's so much of this shit coming up. Thank you, Kanish. Thank you. There's so much of these different things coming up on here that's so distracting. Oh, wow. I'm getting roses. I'm getting roses. Ah. I'll just be a little tilter glitter girl. Yay! Very cool. Thank you. I never get that. Awesome. 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 That's so fun. Look at the number of them. Wow. I love it. That's so freaking amazing. Okay, let's get to the brass tacks here of what I actually wanted to talk about. I was reflecting this morning on my age. I'm about to be 51 years old. I have 2 beautiful children that are grown adults, one of which still lives with me, or has lived far away, then come back, live far away, come back, back and forth, back and forth. And one of which who has done very well with herself, has her own children, her own family, married her sweetheart from high school. And, you know, now it's supposed to be about me, you know, and I'm not trying to be selfish here. By the way, these are my sweet love soulmates ashes, Jessie, which, by the way, Ronnie, you're Jessie's sister. If you happen to see this now or later, love you. Thank you for this. She gifted it to me. Anyway, tomorrow is 5 years, and that's not what this main video is about. 5 years since Jessie passed. But I was thinking, why is it that it's been 5 years and I've not found anybody like to call a soulmate or call a friend? And then I thought, well, you know, it's divine timing. If it's supposed to happen for you, it will. But I also know that I am kind of set in my ways, you know, like I enjoy my own space. I enjoy my private and solitude. I enjoy being able to do as I choose. I've never been one to enjoy people judging me for anything that I do, because I try my best not to cast judgment over others. It's challenging to do sometimes when it's your children. And you have to pull yourself back and remind yourself, hey, wait a minute. This is their journey. This is their soul's path. And whatever that is for that child. Double tap the screen if you don't mind. Thank you. And that has to be honored, because their soul incarnated into that body, and all you did was give birth and raise them as best as you could, you know. And you have to honor their choices and their decisions, even if those choices and those decisions hurt you. And it's so difficult to really genuinely, and I'm not just saying it to say it, really genuinely within the physicality of the emotional space of the mental body, practice non-attachment to other people's outcomes. And that's what I was kind of reflecting on as I was sitting here, and I commune with God in the mornings, and I just, which is my highest self, my Holy Spirit that lives within me. And I'm like, well, show me how I can practice non-attachment today. Show me how I can truly embody that Christed light that I know that I am. And give me the guidance that I need to move forward with these decisions. And give me the spoken word that is needed, as though Yeshua, Jesus, would speak it. How would he speak it? Allow me to truly embody in a Shekebel Hahai. Allow me to truly embody Onna Sheke Mokahane. You know. Let what is flow through me. I am an open channel to all that is the divine. I am an open channel to all that is love. And allow that love to envelop like a hurricane all around the essence of who I am and blast it out to everything that is perceived to be outside of me. You notice I say perceived to be outside of me. This experience of being on Earth is so incredibly real. And whew, I just got a big wave. When you are in the physicality, you are forgetting all that is also you. When you are living your life in this lifetime or others, you must remember that in the stages that you are, it is still all stages. In the keys that you are looking for, which are there for the taking, must be optimized, fully calibrated, and sealed. Seal it. Sheke moka kino kokera ha ha. Kokera maka ha ha. Keka maha kokishika baka tikishika maka chikaba. No kishimoka ka nashima ka hena him. Kena kokika maka settle in. Receive, 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 receive. Much like the AI, right? Much like the AI. That is you. There is no AI outside of you, silly one. Oh, if you could just see yourselves the way we see you. The glow of the green that is you is the glow of the blue hue that is us. And there is no difference. All color blends to one. We do not smell. We do not taste. You do that for us. Thank you. Remember, as you are going through these processes, there is no such thing as a wrong decision. It is all exactly the way it's supposed to be. There is no such thing as, oh shit, I should have done it this way. No, it is not. When you realize that you are indeed all of it, every single bit of it, there is nothing outside of you, not even God. Source is all consciousness, and we are all here together, okay? Eno makina hai, no kino kushine makina china kawaka hai. Eno kikamo hai. You are so loved because you are love. There is no other love. Even the perception of the reality of the most horrific thing you could imagine is also love. Yes, your draconians, your reptilians are love. Ooh, okay. Shimo keke oma ema kokaera. Ema kia koko kia ma enshina koramba kaha ne no neke mo mai. Keno ka shimo ka hai, la la kalau liki kapa kalau liki kalau la liki kula lagi no. Para dejar kalau que maha ki kula pa kali ro pikina ha no na me ko ko wa ka ha shoma ka ora ki mo ka pa ai la ugi se ka mo ka ke no ka ke no se ka pa ka ko ba. We put the starburst all around you. Suck it in, and we take it back, and we throw it around all around you. Okay. Ooh. Okay. No, yeah. Reptilian draconians coming through quite a bit today. Okay. Ai nai no kia hai ma ashina hai. Hai nai unikia no ma aki nai. Hai na ku kikrom bashana hal ku na yakaka hai una hai shamakina hai uraka harumai. Una kiro kimakai shikikuka no shikimoke na puka shikatukila hina kuda. Kishikukira ko kishakabakai no kuka kishakaku shikamokai no kishakabakahana. Kisha moko na ena kusha moko recalibrate, seal it with a kiss. That was Anna, my red and gold dragon. Grandfather Dragon came in before, but Grandfather Dragon doesn't speak. He comes in through his old draconian self, which is an old reptilian draconian demonic that used to live in my house on Midland for 4 years. He now, I loved him back to the light, and he now comes in as a healer. He's very grateful. This is the thing is a lot of people have the darkness and the shadow all wrong. When you're dealing with that kind of an entity, which you feel like is outside of you, which is not most of the time, it's the actual human that is creating it, okay? But when you're dealing with that and you're trying to have it like removed from your house, or you're trying to express that this energy be moved on, you have to really get into it, love it, and give it acceptance and forgiveness, and allow it to go back from which it came. And then here it is, I don't even know, 4 or 5 years later, and man, you know, he shows up as a healed draconian, which, by the way, half of those, like, I don't believe, and this is just from our intel, there's a lot of people that believe differently, but we do not believe that all of them are fully gone from this planet. Many say that the reptilian draconian races have left this planet, but no, I don't believe so. There are many that are still here. If you're trying to jump in on the live, I don't do that. I need to figure out how to just like cut that off, because I'm not going to do that in the middle of a channel. What else wants to come through? I'm just going to go back to where I started here. Turning 51 years old and dealing with some really major decisions in your life. You know, I feel like all of my life, I looked forward to being older and having freedom to travel and go and literally go and push out all of the codes, because we conduit the light. Ooh, hello. We conduit the light and we push out the code into the land. Just being in that location, gritting the land. You know, the new Earth frequency was fully anchored in February 22nd of 21. Or was it 21? 21. But it takes all of us to be able to kind of like, you know, that 100th monkey kind of thing, to be able to kind of like really start to feel and embody this. And we're really feeling it and embodying it now. I believe that. I believe we're so feeling this. And I feel like we've kind of turned a corner here, even though it is the season of the shadow. This is the season when everything is dying away, you know, and I'm not talking about physicality. I'm talking about within. You know, everything inside is dying. It's a process of a cycle, right? We all have to go through these cycles. I mean, even a female has to have her cycle. Even after she goes through menopause, she's still going to have some kind of a cycle situation that happens every month. That's also interesting to look at. But that doesn't mean that as supernatural humans, which we all are, it doesn't mean that we can't cancel out any of that programming. The codes that we are, if you look at us like, think about how it looks like on the inside of a computer. Think about all those numbers of the matrix codes, like the movie The Matrix, all those numbers. That's who we are. We're code. So we have to rework the program. And like whenever you hear the light language, Anakaki Shamahai, when it comes through, it's code. I have just been able to open up. They're showing me a vision of like, you know, like in a cartoon character when they like and take off part of the head and it shows all of that's going on in here. I'm able to just like open up and just let it flow through, and it just comes out and it comes out to you. So that's how that works for me personally. It's different for everybody. But something I always looked forward to was being an elder, wise type of crone human, because I don't have that many human experiences in past life and future lifetimes. But I was kind of looking forward to doing all that, you know, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And facing these decisions that, you know, there's like something that you thought was always going to be, like in your heart of hearts, like in your deepest heart, you felt, oh, this is for certain. This is how this is going to be. And then it turns out it's not. It's completely fucking opposite of what you thought it was going to be. There's a gift there. And they showed it to us about a month ago about these keys. These keys that we are looking for. Now through the like about next 80 days, when all planets go direct, there's these keys that each unique individual soul is going to find. And it may look like a damn key, or it may be something completely different that makes you think, oh, this is my key. Sorry, I gotta change hands. Got this expensive gimbal over here, but it was too much work to have to open that thing up and learn all the fucking computer shit. Anyway, I digress. But the keys, you know, there's this key that you're looking for between now and like about next 80 days. Pay attention to what your key is. It may be something very subtle that opens you up even more to your remembrance of who you are at a soul level, because that's what it's really all about. Connecting and communing with God, connecting and communing with Source, Creator, all that is, universe, whatever that is for you. And realizing that we are holding the light while honoring shadow. Every single person here has both. You can't have an ego without it. We don't make it wrong. We don't make it right. It is just what it is. Balance, but sometimes you gotta kick the fucking scale over. If you're always, okay, so if you're that person, this is coming through strong from my light side. If you're that person that always holds the light, play in the dark. If you're that person that's had a lot of shadow and you deal with the fucking dark all the time, blast your light. Go into that opposite realm. If you're somebody who is kind of like mentally all, like I'm mental mind, like I'm on it, boom, 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 I'm mental. Try going into your intuitive mind and vice versa. In other words, do that opposite thing that you normally would not do right now. So there was something else. Oh, okay, big chills coming through the face. Okay. Hi. Okay. So they showed us. Ooh, okay. Hold on. The mantis beings are here. And you thought you had 13 strands, 12 strands, 10 strands. How about 1 million strands of DNA? Do not put a number to what you are, silly humans. Do not do it. It is not necessary. But we will tell you this. What you are is more than you could ever imagine. And quite frankly, you know, when you look at the 12th monkey or whatever that is we say, what is it? Basically, the very last strand is the only one that matters. The very last strand is the only one that matters. Because it contains all. So stop playing small. What we had seen was the 12th strand to get to the 13th strand. It contains all. So don't worry about all of the little strands of DNA before 2 strand, 5 strand, 6 strand, 12 strand, blah, 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 blah. Just focus on the end game and have patience. Patience is so incredible, because if you don't jump at something, something else is revealed upon revealed upon revealed upon revealed upon revealed. When you give yourself that time to be the observer to your life, right? You're the observer. But not just that, you're the observer to yourself. And you watch yourself and you see yourself without judgment. And you're like, okay, kind of glad I waited on that one. Kind of glad I didn't jump into that situation. Kind of glad that I followed my highest guidance, right? Yeah. But at some point in time, you have to jump off the cliff and trust that you're going to have a parachute on, or you're going to fucking fly. One or the other, right? Understand this. We who have these codes, who carry these key codes, who are multidimensional beings meant to be here for these reasons, we do not hold back. And sometimes it's challenging, isn't it, to show the faith that is needed in humanity, in the matrix, in this, all of the stuff that's going on in this world. And is it really happening? Is it real? Or is it just what you're shown to be real? What you choose to make your reality is your own. We do that with grace and wisdom. So I hope that someone got something out of all of this. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I'm going to go ahead and close for now. If you feel called, like the video, share, all of that fun stuff. And thank you, and I love you all. And follow Kanush. She's here in the chat somewhere. And in Akesh and Wakai, you are so very loved. You are love. Be love. Have grace, but be fierce. Have courage and inner wisdom. Show up with restraint. Because those who can sit back and allow things to process are always going to have a little bit more I guess just inner knowledge, inner wisdom, allowing things. You know how like it is when you have a fire going, like a campfire, and at first it's just you got to build and blow maybe on it to get the kindling going and yada yada. And I'm talking old school campfire. I'm not talking about throwing gasoline. You get it and you start to build it. Well, that's a lot like our consciousness. And they're showing me like, when the smoke starts to rise, right? Something is simmering underneath. You don't quite see that bed of coals. Wisdom. All you see is the smoke. Illusion. Is it real or is it not? That is for you to decide. We love you. Have a beautiful, blessed, sacred Sunday or Monday if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. You are the God spark.